My character, Julian, is a musician. He has a lot going on in his life. He has a lot of gigs that he is excited about, but the life that he has around him is very disorganized. It's cluttered, it's difficult to keep track of, and he has the best of intentions, but he doesn't exactly execute on those intentions cleanly all the time. I can relate with a character who's labeled ADD because in my own life I have to keep everything organized. I have a lot of things going on, and I personally use Google Calendar to keep track of things, but Julian doesn't exactly have that mindset up front, which is why the progression of the episode is so relevant. My character Julian is chronically late, and he uses ADD as an excuse, and he relies on it a little bit too much. So throughout the episode you'll notice that that kind of becomes more aware to him, and he's able to work through it in a productive way with the help of his friends and the people who care for him. He lives in the disorganized zone at the beginning of the episode, and throughout the episode he's still in it, but the tone of the episode helps change his view on organization, and it helps move him into a better place. My character finally was connected with the organizer, and I think at first he was hesitant because he wasn't sure. He's never experienced that before, but once the organizer came into his life, helped him categorize things, helped him move through some issues that he was having, he was able to really embrace it, and he came out the other side just extremely positively.
I'm not a doctor, Julian, but I have read that a lot of doctors are questioning the excessive amount of labeling and prescribing that's going on.
Being labeled ADD isn't the only thing that can be labeled.
I mean, they actually have a new one. It's called Chronically Ambitious Syndrome. Can you believe that? I mean, my uncle, he would be stoned out of his mind all day long if he took meds for that.
I once had someone label me a chronically functioning organizer.
You want a label? I'll give you a label. You have junk fooditis.
My character Julian decided that changing his diet and the way he lives would be the way to go, and his version of that was a balanced diet.
What sort of diet did your research recommend?
A balanced diet.
Is that what you'd call this?
Well, I read a column called Unasked Advice, and it said that a balanced diet is 50% health food and 50% junk food.
One of my favorite scenes was with my neighbor kid, Logan. He also known as the Karate Kid. He was just such a talented actor, and being able to connect with someone on that level, it was neat because I think we can all relate to the next generation not getting references and not connecting like you had hoped that they would, but he was struggling with being labeled by some of his classmates, and working through that with him in a very honest way was very fun to do, and I think the end product really showed that.
But you know, a lot of cool people wore glasses.
Like who?
Well, like Johnny Depp, or Elton John, John Lennon.
Who?
There's a particular scene where I sing a song called The Label Song, and it was a lot of fun because I am a singer in real life, and the relevance within the episode was kind of really hit home during that scene.
Label me this and label me that, 1,000 lies attest to rat. Round and around the maze I run, in endless black life's dreams undone.
It was a lot of fun working on this episode. The crew and the cast, everybody was great. I really enjoyed it, and I know that a lot of viewers are going to be able to relate to my character and what he went through. I suppose a few people won't be able to relate, but the vast majority will be able to have some kind of relation to it. And I just really enjoyed it, and I'll look forward to working with Cyndi and Judy again on another project.
Julian, like most people, is a work in progress. The good news is he now knows what he's working towards. Some of life's changes may take some time, but with persistence, he'll get there. But then, the journey is half the reward, especially in the disorganized zone.